Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. It's a great day, and of course, we have a little bit of a busy weekend around here in the next couple of days, so we need to find out what in the world is going on, Jackie.
Well, especially now this weekend, we have a lot of extra people in town, specifically for the Iowa State Fair, excuse me, but there's so much more going on here in Central Iowa, so we want to know what else we can catch in Des Moines.
People don't realize that the State Fair is obviously a huge event, brings in 1 million people, but this is also a big time for Adventureland, Living History Farms, the Iowa Hall of Pride, all these different great attractions we have, the Science Center, because people will come in, they'll do the State Fair for a few hours or half a day or whatever, and then
need something
branch
else
out.
Check out what else is going on.
Big week for the malls, you know, all that good stuff.
Well, that's why we bring you in, Greg Edwards from the Greater Des Moines Convention and Visitors Bureau, because you are the know-all when it comes to information about that.
Yeah.
At least you and I think so, anyway.
Isn't that scary, just thinking about that? But
that's right.
All right, so what else is going on?
Well,
let's kick off with the Iowa State Fair. Of course, gates open this morning and just
a little bit.
A little bit. Or they have opened, I guess. So check it out. Great events, food on a stick, agriculture, all kinds of industry. Just lots of fun.
Do you have a favorite part of the fair?
You know, I enjoy going through the ag building and looking at some of the displays. I always have to take a picture of the big boar and Facebook that out to all my friends across the country.
Do we dare to ask which end of the big boar?
Well, you like to get particular parts of the boar to show off.
His beautiful eyes.
Rocky Mountain oysters, you know, is a favorite to many people. Last year, the big boar was Otis, weighed 1,103 pounds.
Is that amazing?
I don't know what the big boar this year is.
I'm surprised you remember that.
My cousin posted the other day, lives in Indianapolis, the big boar of Indiana was right at 1,100. So I'm hoping
that we beat Indiana.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite food that you're excited about?
You know, I'm an old tradition. I love corn dogs and I love the pork chops on a stick and all that good stuff.
I heard they had one. Obviously, they have a lot of competitions where they get the winners. So when the fair opens, they can have the winners and the tallest corn stalk.
Yeah, I heard there was already a winner chosen.
Yeah.
And the bad news is it was a guy from Kansas.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Had the tallest corn stalk.
How does that work in the Iowa State Fair?
I don't think they should allow any other corn stalks. You know, we may have to talk to these people.
Snuck in.
Wow.
Yep. Have to talk to Mr. Slater about that kind of stuff.
So
anyway,
I want to see it now.
Is it like purple and gold just to rub it in our face?
Exactly. Yeah.
It's like 17 feet.
Maybe it was wheat painted like corn. I don't know. You know.
All right.
Another huge event this weekend. Two of the biggest events really of the year: the State Fair and the Knoxville Nationals, happening down in Knoxville. And maybe Lou would know. I'm not sure what FVP stands for.
That's a sponsor. Yeah, that's a product.
Oh, it is.
It's a product, yes.
That's called money, Craig.
Okay. Well, it's the FVP Knoxville Nationals. Of course, we had Lou and I were chatting off air. We had 4 of the big race stars here last night, and they'll be here, I guess, for the next day or so?
Yeah, because then they have to go to Michigan. They're racing in Michigan this weekend.
Right.
But Tony Stewart, I got in the other day. Kyle Larson has been here for a while. Jeff Gordon was here. They were all racing at Slideways yesterday. And then Casey Kane.
Yeah.
So all 4 of those guys. They all have vested interest in being here at Knoxville. They're not here just to visit. They all have cars or something to do with vehicles.
Or they could just be here to visit.
Vehicles that are racing at Knoxville Nationals.
You bet. And Tony Stewart had a nice gesture yesterday of purchasing those T-shirts for the poor family that lost the 3 boys. Boy, that was just really sad.
His cars are the ones to beat. This weekend.
Is that right?
Yeah, Donnie Schatz. See if anybody can beat Schatz.
Good. Of course, Knoxville kicks off tonight at 7:15. You can buy day tickets for $39 or 3-day ticket packages for $126. So check that out down in Knoxville. Kind of moved up this year. Des Moines Restaurant Week.
Oh, I always forget about
tomorrow.
This.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's generally the week after the fair, but I think with the fair being a little bit later this year, it kind of just coincided on the same day.
Yeah, it did last year as well, and it totally threw me because I'm at the fair all the time, and it's like, shoot, I want to go eat at these restaurants too.
Well, go check them out. Over 30 restaurants participating. You can, of course, get 2 lunches for $25 or a gourmet dinner for $25.
I love Restaurant Week.
It's a great week. Great time to go out and check out some of these newer places that you haven't been to. There's so many great locally owned places, from Zombie Burger Centro and, you know,
well, you mentioned people might be coming in for the fair, might be spending half a day or a full day at the fair, then they're going to hang around for another day or so. I'm guessing they're going to have to eat more than one time if they're here for more than one day.
Yeah, and they may want something besides on a stick.
Fried and on a stick, that's right.
Yeah, so check that out, Restaurant Week, running until Sunday, August 23rd. Kind of a neat thing tomorrow for the arts and culture folks. There's an Iowa Arts Advocacy Caucus going on. That runs from 9 to 4 at the State Historical Building. This is a statewide training event for Iowa art leaders, educators, artists, and advocates to learn how to best advance art policies, which of course is so important here in Des Moines and really throughout our state. So you can check that out. It's a free event, 9 to 4, State Historical Building. Harvest wagon rides, we're already in that season at Living History Farms. Also happening Saturday night, 2 different times, one at 5 p.m., one at 7 p.m. You can enjoy the way beginning of the fall season with an open air wagon ride. You'll venture through fields and country roads, and after the ride, you're welcome to enjoy some refreshments. Great family event, and that'll be busy too with fairgoers and what have you. So another kind of fun event to do while you're in Des Moines. The Urban Assault Ride, that kind of has a little ring to it, but actually a great event. Happens 9 o'clock Sunday morning at Mullet's. Let's see, each rider receives a limited edition of a custom t-shirt, 2 new Belgian beers at the after party, and other swag items will be available. $50 to $65 per person will get you in the door for that, and check that out Sunday morning, 9 o'clock at Mullet's. And Family Day at the races Sunday afternoon. It's a big weekend for Prairie Meadows too, the big next week or so. 1 o'clock out at Prairie Meadows Racetrack, Casino, and Hotel. They'll have spin art, princess parties, winter circle games, hopscotch, lots of things, all out on the track apron for the whole family.
Nice.
And something to keep in mind, we mentioned this last week when they were here. Remember, if you are from out of town, it doesn't cost you anything to go to Prairie Meadows. Free admission.
That's exactly right. A couple sporting events going on. We just the horse racing still happening at Prairie Meadows. The Cubs are in town both tonight and tomorrow night, and of course Knoxville Raceway happening. So lots of great stuff.
There you go. Perfect. Good job as always.
Thank you, guys.
If you're from out of town and you're like, what can I do in Des Moines?
Just go to our website, catchdesmoines.com. We've got a great mobile website too that'll direct you to whatever you want to do. Shop, eat, play, you name it. You'll find it.